Yo, what's going on, guys? Today I'm going to be making a video about the news that we have gotten like yesterday about this over here from Bloody Disgusting on Twitter. We had gotten the information about the possible return to the Friday the 13th franchise. And it says a return to Crystal Lake producer Roy Lee tells BDs that Friday the 13th franchise news is coming very soon, which means that there's very well a possibility that um, that we could be seeing this franchise come back. Which, if you guys saw my, um, I think it was like the video where I was talking about Nightmare on Elm Street and Friday the 13th, and I was like talking about the possibilities of those two franchises coming back. And I was talking about it like that whole video, and like yeah, I was literally saying like we need those two franchises to come back because like those are pretty much the only ones that we need back at this point. We've already got every horror icon and franchise back. We need Nightmare on Elm Street and Friday the 13th to come back. So this news right here, honestly, it makes me super excited because I really like I really hope that it happens. Like I really do hope it happens. Like I really do. And like I feel like um it's just very exciting to hear. And um but there's also certain things that I have questions about because like did did the whole like you know because I know that the whole lawsuit situation already like I talked about it. I know that it's like it already has been done and over with, but are the people, that had that, little situation, are they coming together now to like, to do this possible movie, or are they just, it's like kind of like, like maybe only one person, comes in and does this and the other does this. Or is it just like a one, like only one person is coming back from this, the whole, like the whole lawsuit thing? Only one person is coming back and is gonna like be a part of this. And you know, is that what's happening? Like I don't know, but yeah, it's very exciting to hear. Um, but yeah, I just don't know. I like because I'm just reading this right here. Like Roy Lee um tells BD's Tales from the Boo that the Friday the 13th franchise news is coming very soon. And like I don't know, is this gonna be like new directors, new writers, or is it gonna be the same people that were involved with the whole lawsuit thing and they're coming together and they're gonna make this movie? Like I don't know. I just have those questions. If you guys can answer them to me in the comments below, um, I would appreciate that because I'm just confused about this. But either way, I'm just excited about this because like I just love hearing about just the possibilities of this franchise coming back, and it's just awesome to hear and see overall, like because I mean, even though the Friday franchise, it is like more so, I would say like at bottom tier for me, at least from the slasher franchises that I've seen. I would say that yeah, like Friday the 13th is kind of like more of the bottom tier for me, in my opinion. But I'm still excited to see like the possible return of this franchise because I just think that there's a lot of movies that I did enjoy. I didn't enjoy all of them because to be honest, like the franchise is not that consistent. But there was movies that I enjoyed in that franchises, and there were some movies that were like you know, okay, like mid tier. And then there was other ones where I just completely just did not enjoy. But overall, I still like the movies, and I would love to see the franchise come back. And like, yeah, I just think that this franchise, if it comes back, it has so much potential and so much things that it can do. And like, yeah, I just think it would be awesome to see it come back. But the thing is that I've heard some people they said that you know they're excited for this franchise to possibly come back, but at the same time, they think that they want to see something new, like with this franchise. Like they feel like when it comes to this, with the franchise coming back, they just don't want to see a simple basic Friday movie. And like they want something new, they want something fresh, they want something unique, and they just want to see something different. And I'm kind of like in the field with that as well. I would like some type of different things and stuff like that for the Friday the 13th franchise. But I wouldn't want it like too different, because if you're coming back to the franchise, I don't think you want it too different. Whereas like fans are gonna be like, "What is this? Like this is not what I'm used to with the Friday franchise. This is nothing I've seen before. Like this is too much." So yeah, I feel like um the movies, they can't be like too different. If they're barely coming back to the franchise, they can't have it like some type of wild crazy movie like Jason Goes to Hell, or like Jason X, or they can't do stuff like that, all that crazy. But I wouldn't mind some type of different things and elements and uniqueness that they can throw in that will make it new and fresh for people to see. I wouldn't mind that. But yeah, I think that either way, I feel like this is like new. I feel like this is why kind of like horror movies these days are kind of like split with people, because like there's always some people who are like, they enjoy these popular franchises coming back, but then there's other people who like, they're like, nah, I'm tired of these mainstream popular franchises coming back, because they're all just the same and they're predictable. Like we want something new. We want a different horror franchise coming back. We want something different and new that we've never seen before. Like we don't like I don't care about these popular franchises coming back. I don't want them to come back. And like I said, I understand that. Like I understand both sides, like, of the argument with that. Like I'm kind of in the middle with that as well. But like at the end of the day, it's just like, if you want something new and different, then how about, you go look for something that's new and different, you know? Like you have to look and go find what's new and different out there, like new and like fresh for you. Like, you have to look for that movie. You have to, you know, like just search for it, because like you can't, you know, you can't say that, oh, you don't want these mainstream franchises to come back because like they're just predictable. Well, if they're predictable, then go watch something else. It's like that's really what all I have to say, because like you can't say something is gonna be too predictable and then like go watch it anyways. Like, it's just like it doesn't really make sense to complain about that. But like I said, would I like something different and new in this franchise? and in many other horror franchises that are popular, yeah, I would. But at the same time, you can't really complain that it's predictable and the same, and then go watch it anyways, and then complain, you know, after you watch the movie. Like it just doesn't really make sense. And I feel like that's kind of why, like, like, when it comes to horror movies these days, I feel like that's kind of why so many fans are always so split on these horror movies. And it's because, you have fans like that are just like, they just complain about anything regardless. Like, no matter what, whether the movie is different, whether the movie's new, like, whether the movie's, you know, unique, or whether it's just the same, regardless, people complain no matter what. So it's like, I feel like that's kind of why, you know, horror movies these days are so like split and like so divisive, because like it's always people like that they go into these movies just complaining no matter what. Like, but that's not to say that everyone that you know everyone who has like some type of negative thing to say about a movie, that they don't have valid criticism. I'm not saying that, because there's definitely a lot of valid criticism with horror movies these days. But you know you can't go into every horror movie saying stuff like that, and being negative like that. You have to have an open mind, and you know be be open to different things, and just give these movies a chance. If you don't like it, then you can say you don't like it in the end. But you can't just complain going into it, and then you know and then just start going on a rant afterwards. Like, it just doesn't really make any sense. But like, it's kind of like, with, because whenever I saw like the Halloween Ends trailer came out, there was a whole bunch of like, not a lot of people, but I saw some people in the comments of that trailer. They were saying like, "Oh, this movie is gonna suck. I bet it's gonna suck. I bet this movie's gonna be worse than Halloween Kills. This movie's probably gonna be the worst movie of all year." Like, it's like, how are you gonna say that stuff when the movie hasn't even came out yet? Like, it's just like, it just doesn't make any sense. But then I bet these same people are gonna go watch the movie anyways. Like, it just doesn't make any sense. Like, how are you gonna how are you gonna be that negative about a movie and complain about it like that, and then go watch it anyways? And it's like, I mean, it seems that you're not even interested in the movie, so why are you gonna go watch it? It just doesn't make any sense. Like, but I mean, like, and then they come out the movies, and they're still complaining either way. It's like, it's just, some fans are just like, you just can't please them. And I just feel like that's kind of what it is. But either way, like I said, if you want something new and different and unique, then you have to go look for that and find that, yourself. And you have to, you know watch horror movies maybe that you're not familiar with, so that way you can probably get something new and fresh for yourself. You can't go into these popular horror franchises that are well known, and then complain about how predictable and how you know unoriginal they are, and then go watch it anyways, and then come out complaining still. Like, it just doesn't make any sense to do that. But I mean, that's just me though. But yeah, either way, I'm still excited to see the possible, you know, return for this franchise. I mean, either way, whether this movie, sucks or it doesn't, I would still watch it either way, to be honest. Like, the Friday the 13th franchise is a well-known franchise, and, I don't love every movie in that franchise, but there's a lot of, movies in there that I do like. And either way, I would just be so excited to see another movie. But Yeah, let me know what you guys think. Would you guys be excited for another Friday the 13th movie? Yes or no? But yeah, I just think it's cool to see this, and yeah, hopefully we do get a return of this franchise. We like I said, we need the Friday the 13th franchise and the Nightmare on Elm Street franchise to come back. We need those movies to come back, bro. We like those are the only horror movies that are like those are the only mainstream popular horror movies, horror franchises that haven't came back. Like we got Halloween, we got Scream, we got Chucky, we got Texas Chainsaw Massacre, we got Candyman. Like all we need at this point is just, you know, we need Freddy and Jason back, bro. We need Nightmare on Elm Street and Friday the 13th back. Like I don't know. I don't know. I don't know when we're ever gonna see those franchises come back, but hopefully it's soon though. But anyways, let me know what you guys think. Are you excited for the possible return of this franchise? Yes or no? And yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments below about what I said in this video and whatnot. Let me know if you enjoyed it. Like and subscribe to the channel if you are new, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.